I know you guys all think I'm making fun of Holly, but look, we've been here an hour, and she's just barely showing up. So I really think that we need to, well, I think we could probably make $1 million if we sponsored just waiting on Holly segments and nothing else. Well, hey, Holly, we've been here for an hour waiting for you.
Daryl, I want you to tell me if you're lying right now. Are you telling me the truth?
I've been here since about 4:30.
Okay.
And what time is it now?
What time did the boss get here?
We don't. You know what? His job is to be the boss. His job is not to be on time.
The boss told me when to get here.
And what time did he tell you? What time did he tell you?
What time is it right now?
5:31.
Told me to get here at 5:31.
Holly, you're gonna go to hell the same for lying as you will stealing. What time did he tell you to be here?
Never stole a day in my life. Hey, will you hold my keys for me?
Wait a minute. Now
Will you hold my?
What you're doing right now is you're deflecting, Holly. You're avoiding the whole. Hey, Holly, what do you think of my shirt?
Actually, it's really nice and it fits you good too.
Oh.
Good job. Way to pick up. But you know what? We're not at a Western outfit thing again. Here, let's see if it fits nice in here. Let's see. No, that looks stupid.
Holly, I'm looking an idiot. Don't be grabbing that. Can you believe it?
All I'm doing.
Yeah, that's what she says now. Yeah. She did it again. Twice. Will you stop?
You wish. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Crowd Surfing. Let's get started. All right, Mr. Kyle, we were just talking about how we can't believe it's been a year.
It has been a year. I can't believe it either.
It was like 5 minutes ago we were talking to you.
I know.
And this was all brand new, and Bill was gone on a trip, and I was trying to get some dirt on Bill, and the only thing...
Didn't I?
You told me he was fantastic and wonderful, and all of those things were true, and then you said stay away from Farrell, he's horrible.
Yeah, Daryl, gotta watch him, for sure. Yeah.
Wait, oh, hey! Tell me your name.
Zane Peterson. I was born and raised right here in town.
Right here in town. How many years have you been coming to this here car show?
Well, this is not very, well, it used to be up on Monroe.
Uh-huh. And is this your car right over there?
I don't have a car.
Oh, you don't have one here. You're just telling me the history.
I just come down to Google it, the cars.
Alrighty, I'm here with
John Frieden.
And can you tell me a little bit about your car?
This car and I have been together since December of 1970 when it was brand new.
So you bought this car brand spanking new?
December of 1970, yep.
So, and if I'm being, prying too much, you can tell me, but what did you pay for this car brand spanking new?
$2. Can I show you something?
Yeah, you can show me, for sure. Okay. Where did you find the model of your car?
Well, we had the model first. That was our inspiration.
Oh, what's this? That's the, what do they call that?
Grab it so you can see.
Don't, Holly, you're gonna scratch it up.
No,
you shouldn't
right.
touch your paint, dude.
I know. You can take these off.
This was your inspiration.
Yes, it was.
How good you did.
Well, yeah.
What did it take to make this car? How long?
It was 3 years to the exactly.
Seriously?
Are you on that television show?
I'm on a television show. I don't know if it's the one you're...
With this young man, it's called, where you...
Crowd surfing.
Yeah.
And Talk Utah.
I watched that, and I watched it the day he had to wear his
dress?
Did
you see me win that?
Yes, I did. I seen him wearing.
We don't talk about that. That never happened.
I like this guy more and more every second.
Here's the check stub from when it was purchased.
$4,356.
Yep.
Really? So have you done much to it? Is that the original, or is that?
No, it's original except for the paint and the windshield and the seating portion of the upholstery.
Well, the car's what, 43 years old? I mean,
yeah.
Wow, it is so pretty. What was here last year? I mean, I know I could look at the tape, but
We had this last year.
was it here?
and this as well.
And we had the
That's his other car. That's his newest car.
That one.
And then we had the Malibu last year. And then we've got a 49 Ford.
So Holly, what do you think of those 3 Felicitator pumps on top?
I was just thinking to myself, I only have 2 Felicitator pumps, which is probably why my car is not very good.
On TV?
Felicitator pump?
Yeah.
It's a new technical term.
Yeah.
But I look good in the dress, right? I look pretty good, right? You don't want to have dinner with me in that dress, right?
I don't know if I would have.
Well, thank you for watching the show and understanding my misery
I
now.
watch, and another one is that, what's his name? He does the show on Saturday morning, the garden show. Tim Hughes.
Oh, we love Tim Hughes. He's a good friend of ours.
Take that trip from Idaho to southern Utah.
Our friend Bill does all the camera work for that.
He does, and
He's the one that Tim was trying to run off of the cliff.
Is that right, Bill? He's saying yes, it's true.
But it doesn't have a front spoiler, and all the Mustang Club of America judges want to take off points, but I say it never had it.
You got the picture right there to prove it.
Date coded and a letter from the dealer.
And they still give you a bad time, huh?
Well, they try, but they can't.
So tell us about this car. What makes it awesome?
Well, I think the fact that we build it from the ground up, you know. And you've probably heard the story, but there's a big difference from this side and the other side. Yeah.
Yeah, Holly. Hey, Holly, can you tell the difference on the 2 sides? What the difference from this side of the car is and the difference to that side?
Major difference, but I bet you can't find it.
You know, they're taking off here in about 2 weeks to go again, and we're going to, on Talk Utah and Crowd Surfing, you'll have to watch because we're going to have a Where in the World Are They?
They're going back east to bring 4 of those new Polaris.
Can you imagine? They're crazy.
Up on this.
Well,
You know how they won't let me go though. They want no part of me being there. I don't get it.
you'd have a total mess of everything. I had to say it. I'm sorry.
Farrell, I don't even try. I just am talking to this lovely gentleman, and come to find out, he just knows the truth of the world.
Those are the notes that my mom wrote down.
It says Merry Christmas from Mom and Dad.
Yeah, they were good to me, weren't they?
God, I guess. The only thing my mom ever gave me was a whooping. I probably deserved it though.
Well, you seem well adjusted.
Well, you don't know me very well. We talked to me a little longer. You might change your mind.
Yeah.
Go ahead, look at that side. Study it. Study it. No, 100% serious. Study it. Now, come on this side.
You know the secret, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's the rims are different. Okay, now look at this side. What's different? Oh, hold on. Okay, now look at this side. What's different?
Well, there's a vent right there. The thing opens that way.
I'll give you a hint. Look at the wheels. Look at the wheels on this side.
It has like an eye light right there?
No, the wheels, Holly, not the headlight, the wheels. See what I deal with? Have you noticed how mean Holly is to me? Have you seen how mean she is to me?
Sometimes she can get a little bit rough.
Thank you, sir. I like him more than you do.
Now how so? Because I would think I am about as sweet as they come.
Well, you made the bet. You bet him and made him stick with the bet about the tutu.
That's not mean. That's just, a bet's a bet. I may be a girl, but I'm not a pushover.
Well, I realize that. After seeing that, I don't think you are.
See, you don't want to. What was it, Farrell? You don't want to poke a bear?
So you've repainted it. How many miles does it have on it, you know?
82,000.
That's it?
Yeah, it was a daily driver from 71 to 77. No, 71 to 75, and then from 77 to 84, and then it's mostly just been under renovation.
So you just take it out to show it off every once in a while then.
Yeah.
Now look at the wheels on this side. Okay, the wheels. Look, right
Are we
here.
talking about the tires?
Now look at this side. Now look at this side.
Totally different.
we can't blame blonde hair because you have beautiful red hair. So I don't really sure what to put the pressure here on you.
I gotta tell you something.
What?
All redheads go through this because redheads kind of have all the colors, and
We're the real deal, the redheads.
and it's like
I mean,
when
mine's burning out a little.
I can tell. So you're like my brother. He was a redhead, but it's going that pretty white color.
Yeah.
But redheads.
I'm here with two soulless gingers.
I love this guy. We can do everything.
Well,
I don't think we need you anymore.
I don't. Get back here. You keep your job.
Okay, good. I was worried for a minute.
He's kind of scared of me. I think I've scared him just a bit.
No, not really.
I think the word you're looking for is terrified.
Well, sometimes you get terrified.
Nah, I think he does though.
And rightly he should, though. You got to just sometimes keep the fear.
You gotta do this to him every once in a while to keep him.
She beats me, bro.
Under control, right?
Well, I got a black snake whip. I'll loan to you.
All right, I'll take it. I'll take all the help I can get. See, people are offering me things all over the place.
I wish I had that car to show off.
I really don't care who sees it. I take it out because of the way it makes me feel.
Yeah, there you go. I bet if I had a car like that, my wife would go on a date with me.
I've had the car longer than my wife,
Have you?
but we did date together in this when we were in school.
Well, that's probably why you got married. She probably didn't marry you. She probably married the car. I never thought about that.
But she's not such a big friend of the car now. Like getting ready for this, I let some other details slack a little bit.
Well, there's worse things you could be doing than going to car shows, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see? So.
Yeah.
The thing with redheads is we know when we have a stupid moment, and so we're just twice as hard on ourselves. That's when the redhead thing comes in. But anyway, the blonde is definitely there. Yeah, it's no fun.
Anyway,
So you got some rim problems.
Well, yeah, because the wife had an idea what she wanted, and we built this for her anyway. That way she didn't ask how much things cost.
So literally, you compromised.
So
One for you, one for
I put
her.
hers on this side and mine on that side.
What he did was he outsmarted her, which isn't really hard with girls anyway. I mean, let's face it.
No, I think that is brilliant. That was a really, yeah, he does. This is
can
why
say
I
something.
know he's not very quick on the, yeah. Clay out there at Antelope Island offered me a piece of equipment that I keep in my car now.
What's that?
I can't remember what it's called, but back in the olden days, it's what they used to keep the herd down. It was a snipper, if you will, for the bulls out on the range.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. I won't say it.
Yeah. So I've got one of those, and now I'll have like a whip for snakes.
No, just whip him and keep him under control.
Well, there you go. See? Just like that.
Bull whip.
A bull whip. I have no idea what that is, but I'm excited.
Hey, and don't touch the car, Holly. It can't take you anywhere nice.
Well, I get nervous. Look, does that work? What does it sound like?
Why don't you ask the gentleman who owns it?
Does the 8-track work?
Let's see.
Okay, let's see.
And we'll quiz you on who the 8-track is.
I won't mention the outcomes of these comments.
I feel bad.
Well, I do too.
Am I going to read about it? Whatever happens to him?
Yeah, weekly. I mean, if there were a page 6 here, it would just be called Farrell's
I have
page.
a sign in my shop, but Jimmy Hoffa's buried here, so
Really?
we could.
Well, I'd be in good
He's
company,
not
right?
buried At my shop, I'm thinking.
Really?
Yeah, there's a nose sticking up, and I'm sure that's who it is. It's in the cement.
Yeah? Well, remind me not to make you mad. I think you should find us at the next event we're at. We're going to be here on the 4th of July at the Derby. Will you be around?
Yep.
Okay, you come find
Well,
us.
I ain't going nowhere.
You're done traveling.
I'm old enough now that I've time to plant my feet.
You can't be that old. I thought you and Holly were in the same graduating class.
Why? Now, why would you go and be mean to this cute guy?
You want me to hit him, or do you want?
You're the one with the stick.
Well, here.
Okay, I'm leaving now. Holly's got the stick up. You know what the worst part about... You read it. You know what? Name a Moody Blues song. One.
This one?
That's great. You need to put a book of matches underneath it as dragon. You remember that trick, Holly? In the 8-track, you put a book of matches underneath them so it wouldn't drag?
No, you gotta tell me my brothers and older people. I'm going to get a new car, and then I'm going to come see you because I think if I brought my car to you right now, you'd just cry because it's like horrible. But this is a beautiful car. This is really cool car.
This is kind of the mascot for the shop.
Is it?
Yeah.
This is like the car from Can't Buy Me Love, where they like.
Yeah.
That's
And the
fun.
beauty of it is it's already got, the nicks and stuff, so it can rain, it can get a door hit,
So
I'm not going to cry.
this paint color, I had a '78 Chevette, which is older than me, and it was like this color. What year is this car?
Yeah. What year is this? 56.
Oh, okay. Well, this color just doesn't exist anymore now today. That's all I know.
He's over there flirting with the little girls.
Well, those are actually his daughters, so.
I can see the one in the hat. She turned sideways, and you can see him.
Look, he's running. He's scared that we're talking
running
about
away?
him. Yes, he is. All right, well, I'm going to.
Yeah, I got to go because you gave Holly that stick and she'll beat me with it.
No, she won't.
I know.
won't let her. I won't.
He makes this stuff up. I really am a sweetheart.
Well, I believe that.
Yes. Well, we're gonna take off, and I'm gonna watch for you on the 3rd. Keep watching us on TV. We'll give you a shout
I'll
out.
be around here somewhere. If I see you, I'll scream and holler.
Please do. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Take care.
Okay, you
Thank
too.
you.
Okay.
And you know what the worst part about 8-Tracks was? The song would be playing and you'd be into it, and all of a sudden it would just shut off and it would go click, click, and then it would resume right there in the middle of the song again.
Why would it do that?
I don't know.
Tell me how it did it again.
It said click, click. But you know the other thing? You know the other thing good about 8-Tracks?
What?
Hold this for me for a minute.
Oh gosh.
If the tape came out of it, you could hold it upside down and pull just a little more of the tape out so it had a big loop, and then pull on it really hard and it would go zoop, and the tape would suck back up inside. That color's brown, Holly.
It's kind of a reddish, kind of my hair color.
Copper. Root beer, perhaps? I don't know.
Root beer?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
What's wrong with root beer?
What?
The funny part
Root
is,
beer.
Root?
I don't even like the rims on this car, but
Really? Why not?
that's why they came out. I don't know. It's just not my favorite, but it's too much
I think-
money to buy new ones.
I think they're fantastic.
People like them, but I guess I'm just too fussy.
All right, tell me your name.
I'm Jared Latin.
Jared, you got to know you're going to get some Back to the Future love when you build a DeLorean Back to the Future car, right?
Well, it's inevitable, yes.
Did you do it because of your love of Back to the Future or love of DeLoreans, or how did this happen?
Well, it's a little bit of both. I mean, I was exposed to the car probably because of the movie when I was a kid. And once I was older, I was able to actually learn a little bit more about the car and found out how unique it is. I mean, it's the only mass-produced stainless steel car ever. And of course, the flashy gull-wing doors, the rear engine, a lot of cool stuff.
Wait, so an 8-track has tape like a tape? Like a cassette tape?
But not quite as thick. The 8-Track's thicker than the cassette.
Wow. I feel like I've gone back in time with you, Farrell.
You know what? Hang around a little bit, Holly. You learn about 8-Tracks and Burt Reynolds.
And what?
Burt Reynolds. Can you tell why I don't hang out with him?
Reynolds. No, he drove the wrong kind of car.
Hear that, Farrell? Well, thank you for talking to us. You got a great car.
Well, thank you.
Do you have any redheaded babies?
I've got a granddaughter she's keeping the red hair going.
Good job. I have to know my genes if I'm going to get a redhead.
Wait a minute. What difference does it make if he has any babies or not? We're talking about.
This is a redhead thing. We're like suffering from being told we might get extinct. It's like we're our own race. Right? Don't you feel?
Do you have somewhere to be? Or?
I know.
I probably do, but I'm annoying Holly, and that's the only place I have to be.
Which is fun.
Yes. Did you pick this up from somebody, or did you have it built? Because there's a place in Arizona that bought up all the DeLorean parts, and supposedly you can buy a brand new DeLorean.
So this one is an existing one. It's a 1981. I bought it from a guy in Mississippi back in 2011. And after some back and forth, I flew out there and drove it home, and I've had it in my garage ever since.
So stainless steel, I guess, why is that a big deal? I'm sorry, I don't know a ton about cars, but...
So stainless steel doesn't rust. It's unpainted. This is bare metal.
Wow.
So it's probably the only unpainted car in this entire show.
And look how pretty it looks.
Yeah, but it's just that brushed stainless steel look. It's like a beautiful refrigerator.
Alrighty, I'm here with. Well, who are you with? Well, you, but I don't know your name. So, and can you tell me a little bit about your car?
Well, I started building this back in 1991. had a family, so it kind of went on the back burner until about 2009. And we finished it in 2012. It's scratch built. I built the frame itself. It's all scratch.
Well, Kyle, how long are you here today?
Just till the end.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to hang out, so
I'm glad we got to talk to you again.
good to see you again.
I'll get a cool car and come see you. Am
Last year.
I?
Don't.
Oh my gosh. Thanks for making my day because it's been a crazy year.
I have no words.
Well, okay. Thanks for taking care of Bill and his car. His car always looks great, and we'll come see you maybe on the way out. And if we don't, we'll see you next year.
Awesome. You guys are great. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, see ya.
It is like a beautiful. So I have some rust problems with my car right now, and see if it would have been stainless steel, I would have been fine. Say words. Go.
Refrigerator? Are you going to leave that door open for me, Holly? It's like a big refrigerator. How about a big stove, too, that's stainless steel, you know?
But that looks great. Who cares? Look how awesome it looks.
Maybe get some magnets, Holly, and you can put your artwork on there for me.
Do your kids do that?
Do what? What's?
Put their artwork out there on there?
Oh no.
Are they allowed near it?
Kids don't go near it.
They won't scratch the paint.
The bucket itself, it's fiberglass. I did all of the paint, body work. I even did the upholstery.
Oh, really? So you have some time in this?
Yeah, I've got quite a bit of time in there. It's got about 7,000 miles on it now. This is the third season we've run it.
So you don't drive it a whole lot then, just...
Well, on the weekends, you know, and all of the car shows. Last weekend we went to Malad, you know.
You drove it all the way to Malad?
You bet.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me your name.
It's Mike Swink.
Mike, are you from Ogden?
Yes.
And do you do this car show every year with this car?
This is my first year.
Is it?
Yeah.
How long have you had this car?
I've had it for about 5 years.
How long has it taken you to get it this beautiful?
5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Beyond how cool it is with the stainless steel, what else were you saying is super awesome and unique about a DeLorean?
I mean, besides the gull-wing doors that are obvious, I really enjoy the fact that it's a rear-mounted engine.
Does that make it faster, or like what is the deal with that?
I don't think it necessarily makes it faster. I mean, it's only got a V6 in it, so it's not necessarily a muscle car. It's more of a grand touring or cruising car. So it's not going to beat any cars off the line, but just the...
8, Farrell. That means it's not as fast.
It's too less.
That's right. We count to 8.
Keep him up.
There you go. Yes, I see.
How does it ride? It seems like it would be...
I talk to a lot of people that have these things, and because they're short wheelbase, they don't weigh very much. Usually they're very choppy riding. So I decided I'm going to go all the way out because I talked to all of the women, and the women says, I ain't going to ride in that thing. I ain't going to ride. You know, all my friends that have them, the women didn't like them because they just didn't ride good. So I spent a lot of time on the seat. The seat sits higher than most of them because it's got 4 inches of foam, and it's got truck seat springs under it.
So tell me what kind of car it is. An SS something?
It's a T-type Regal, Buick Regal.
So can you hear it? Did you have ears on that?
Why we're doing it.
It's super loud. So Bill, he said it's a what?
T-type Regal.
It's not what you said. What did Bill say he thought it was?
He thought it was a Monte Carlo.
Either way, he said it was the most beautiful car.
Thank you.
I always wanted one with a 5-speed, so this one is a 5-speed manual transmission.
It's not automatic.
That's right.
Stop trying to steal my jokes, Farrell.
There are 3 pedals you have to push.
That means it's
barely push too.
means a clutch.
But it's a fun car. It gets a lot of looks. Of course, people recognize this car from being in the movie Back to the Future, and that's kind of where it kind of gained its fame, if you will, because it actually stopped making these a couple of years before that movie even came out.
Well, actually, I was going to say maybe you need to put an air seat in it like a semi.
It does. It's got a secondary air suspension ride, so the bucket itself rides on 3 airbags. I got a little onboard compressor. It's got a gauge here, so I can let the air out. If you can watch, it'll go right down. Right, and pump it up here. And that gives a little bit better ride.
So what made you decide that you wanted to get into restoring cars? Is it something you've done your whole life or a new passion?
My family's done it all. Every one of them's been involved in it. Racing cars and all.
You race cars too?
Oh, yeah.
Where do you race cars at?
RMR down in Salt Lake.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So this is just in your blood then.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Well, this is a beautiful car, and thanks for talking to us.
Welcome.
All right.
This is one of the earlier versions. It's an 81, like I said, and there's a few different variations between the couple years they made these. And
Do you have a flux capacitor at home?
I do not. I do not. Do you have one that I can have?
I could work on one for you. It's one of my favorite lines. Flux capacitor, fluxing.
You like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you say a flush capacitor?
Flux capacitor.
On the back of the toilet, right?
So
I put seat heaters in the seat as my wife gets cold. And so, because there's no room for a heater or anything, that really works nice.
So where it's all scratch built and everything, how do you register it? What do you register it as?
In here, they registered it as a replica.
Oh, really?
So I got it super good rate, you know.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, otherwise, it comes out whatever year you finish it and you register it. That 2012 is the year you're going to pay taxes on.
Alrighty, I am here with
Jerry Shepard.
And you know, we've talked to you about this car before. I do believe we were in Brigham City, right?
Yeah.
But what's up with this thing? This is crazy.
Well, this is our newest creation. You know, we're always building. The weirder it is, the better we like it. And so this is a 23 C-Cab hearse. A guy in Ohio that owns a haunted house started the car. And, you know, it just needed a little bit of custom auto crew touch, you know. So me and my guys finished putting it together, got ourselves a little kind of creepy kids casket in there with a little individual who didn't make it the rest of the way.
guess what? This year, I don't know if you know this. Are you from Ogden?
I'm originally from the area, yeah.
So there is an event, which I've never been to before, but it's out at Antelope Island. It's on July 3rd, and it's the Midnight Moonlight Bike Ride. And this year, the theme, Back to the Future. They would probably love it
They'd even
if
pay
you
me to come there.
Are they paying you?
I don't know.
I'm like, are you the guy who has the car?
You think so, right?
I think we need to get your card at the end of this so that we can get you out there.
That sounds like a plan. I actually live in Syracuse, just right by Antelope Island, so.
Well, guess what? I got to get mine as a relic, you know, so it's a replica. So.
Well, that's good. I mean, this is great. The LEDs on the motor and on top of the intake. And what kind of motor is that?
That is a 1998 Corvette tune port. It's one of the first versions, you know, the ported injected fuel injected engine.
How on earth did you find a kid's casket?
They're out there, you know. They got to have something to put them in, you know.
So you just go to a mortuary and say, hey, I want a kid's casket.
Exactly. You know, the ex-wives, they're too tall to get in, you know. So what we got left is kid, you know. And so, but yeah, my guys and I all have worked on and put it together. I'll start it for you. It's pretty sweet.
Let's figure this out. Okay, so we're going to see him at the Moonlight Bike Ride, which is going to be fun. See how I make dreams come true and connect people, Farrell? I don't even try. It just happens. I'm just lucky like that. So, okay, so this will be to be continued. We can show off your car some more, and in the meantime, thanks for chatting with us.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
Especially thanks for, putting up with him.
Thank you.
So I imagine it's pretty quick, huh?
It's it'll get up, and in about a block and a half, it'll be doing 80. But it's I've got it geared really, really high. It's got a 700R 4-speed transmission in it and high gears. This thing will go down the road at 80 miles an hour, and it's turning about 1,500.
So great gas mileage then.
It'll get 33 if I keep out of it, but I can't do that.
Hey, that's no fun. What's the point of that? I mean.
Yeah, really.
All righty, well, thank you so much for talking with me.
Yeah, not a problem.
When you start it, is it loud?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Holly, can you come here for a minute? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Stand on this side of me. Stand right here. So, that's right. He said this is going to be kind of loud.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh, I was hoping it was... Do your parents know you're out here alone?
Yes, they do.
They just let you there, just get out of the house and go to the car show?
Basically.
Really? So, let me ask you a question. You know my daughters, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and are you like... You're not flirting with him or anything, are you? Answer carefully.
Is that a trick question?
No, there's no trick to it at all.
Marty!
Walk. I was gonna say you kind of look like Doc, right? From Back to the Future.
I used to get the Fraser Crane stuff a lot.
Oh yeah, yes, Frasier
Anyway,
from Cheers and then Frasier, right?
Right. So now I'm just doing the training to be a Jedi thing.
Oh yeah. I was hoping that was gonna scare you.
It didn't scare me.
You want to hear something creepy about this car?
Yeah.
That's a kid's casket.
That's kind of
That's awesome, huh? No, the car, not the casket.
The car is super awesome. What year was this car made?
1923, yeah.
No.
That's a good answer. Good. Alrighty. Well, what?
Think about it though.
I know, and that's. So, what's your favorite car here so far? You haven't looked at one of them because you've been chasing these two around.
No, I like that car. But my favorite one is that green one right over there.
The Camaro.
Yes.
Yes. All right. You know, I didn't catch your name. What's your name?
Andrew Masaharu Higashiyama.
Gesundheit. He was telling me a story, and I think it's great.
Yeah.
That you actually called Craig Farrell.
Yeah. So yesterday at Ogden Regional, I was leaving the Medical Arts Building, went in, and I just thought, wait, that's a guy on Channel 6. So I turned and went back out the door, and he's walking down to, and anyway, and I said Farrell, and he turns, and I said, I'm going to be on next time you're out. Just remember, and he said, okay. That was it.
Yeah, that little kid right there, Holly.
Uh-huh.
That little kid right there.
Is interested in one of my girls?
Yeah.
You don't know that?
Come here.
Kennedy, come on.
Come here.
I need a show.
Dude, I feel sorry for you. Go ahead.
How old are you?
I'm 13.
And what is your weight? Social security number?
I don't have that on me.
You don't know your social security number?
I know I have.
Are you a legal citizen of the United States?
You can sing along.
Maybe.
You can speak.
I was saying it looks like, remember it went Snow White only with a car. Like it's like Snow White's little, only scary in there.
Hey.
You know, that had this style, and they were, you know, they made delivery trucks, everything out of it.
Oh, sorry.
You gotta deliver the dead as well, you know. All these old sea cabs, they were hacks, you know, milk trucks, all sorts of different delivery vehicles, including the dead, you know. So,
How tall are you?
Let the neighbors know we're back.
What are your parents' names, first, last, and middle? Do you speak words?
Yes.
I need to know this information if you're interested in either of these two little girls. And by the way, not available until they're 25 to date, and they're not getting married till they're 30.
Oh, yeah, I know that. No problem.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You got that?
I got that. Written down.
On film.
Yep. Hey, Bill.
Don't smile at him. He's not one to be wooed. He's on my side. All right, tell me your name.
Austin.
Austin, tell me what you're doing here today.
I'm giving people water for free.
That was amazing. So I was honestly walking around here aimlessly. Did you hear me say something about wanting water?
No, I didn't. I just offered you.
It was like he was psychic. It was amazing. So Austin, do you do this every year or what's going on?
Yeah, we normally do this every year. Mostly every car show, we come down here and put in some cars.
You know what I think it is? I think Craig was so excited that he was me for a minute. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. That's right.
All righty. Well, thank you so much for talking with me. I
You're the
appreciate
real
it.
Farrell Lafferty.
Yes, I'm the real Farrell Lafferty.
Marty?
Farrell, I need to have all of his documentation and everything in writing by the end of today, all right?
You have to get it from him. You have to get it from him. I don't have
You're the dad. There's only so much I can do, man.
documentation. Makes it sound like he's an illegal immigrant.
I have no idea what he is. He doesn't even know his social or his parents' names. Look at him. He's terrified.
Tell me you asked this child for his social security number. What are you, an identity thief? You know what? You better get away from her. She's going to cause you problems, bro.
You are in trouble. Are you serious? What is your social security number? I am calling the state because these two children should not be in your care if you don't do this. Social services, call me. I'll make sure this stays on lock with these baby girls. What are your cars there? Are yours, obviously, or your families? Are you old enough to drive?
I am old enough to drive. I don't drive these ones because he won't let me.
Yeah?
But we own the first 5 here, from the hearse to the Mustang.
Wow, okay. And then what do you guys do? Are you guys like auto repair people or just for fun?
We do it all. We can repair your auto, paint, body work, everything.
What's the name of your shop?
It's Jerry Shepherd's Custom Auto.
First off, Holly, you just don't take the microphone from me.
She's prettier than you. It's just the way it works, you know? It is what it is.
Well, that's about all she's got going for her, so I'll let her have that.
All right,
You know what I mean?
we'll take it. Nothing better than a pretty redhead, right?
Hang out for about an hour, you'll be like, Farrell, I'm sorry, pal. All righty, man. Well, thank you so much for talking to me. It's an awesome car.
Yeah, appreciate it. Have a great one.
How tall are you?
A little bit taller than you.
Social security number?
1, 2, 3.
Weight?
You go to about 220. How about you? What's your weight?
I am
Don't lie.
220.
220.
Well, Jerry Shepherd's Custom Auto, thank you so much for the psychic knowing that I needed water. And deep, deep down inside, you know I need a new car, I think.
Yeah.
Could you just tell I look like I maybe look thirsty and need a new car?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, thank you so much. We're going to go check out your cars, and I bet if you give these two camera people some water, they will love you more than even me.
Okay.
I'm going to just, give you a little psychic hit on that one. Thank you, Austin.
Ready?
Hold on. Hold on. Stand by.
Waiting on Holly even in a clothes. When she's here, we're waiting on her. I don't get it. Potty mouth and all. Alrighty, Holly, so tell me, what do you think of the car show?
Car show is always fun. Honestly, what I think is, I can't believe it's been a year. Can you believe it's been a year?
I can't, actually. You have tolerated me for a year.
I don't know how, number one, I've survived you and Trip, and I'm still here to talk about it and still having fun.
And you know what that means?
What?
We're this much closer to haunted house time.
That's terrifying, actually. But that was really fun. But this last year has been super fun, and this was kind of our first big event we did, and it was a blast then, it was a blast now.
And thank goodness you guys didn't put that silly balloon hat on me again.
Yeah, where is that balloon guy?
I'm glad it's gone. Alrighty, folks. Hey, thanks for watching.
Get down to the car show. It's super cool. Let's go find a treat.
Did you say a tree or a treat?